Okay, hi everyone. Welcome. For those who don't know me, my name's Tom and I look after the rock choir members based in Guildford, Godalming and Farnham. And today I've got a little tutorial video on Both Sides Now, which is the workshop that I'm running on the 21st, which you guys are all invited to. So this is just a little tutorial which goes over some of the points. I'll be covering them off again live in the tutorial, but it's to give you a bit of a heads up so that we're not doing too much in the way of kind of note bashing in the session, so we can kind of have some fun just singing it through. I think one of the key things with regards to this song is that it's quite straightforward. The majority of it is in two-part harmony. But it's good in the sense that in these online scenarios that we find ourselves in, and that one of the most difficult things I can ask you to do in choir on your own is to sing a counter melody against something else that's going on. But during this song, we're only looking at two different harmonies. So what would be really cool is, as we're going through this, if we can get to a point where you come to the workshop and you're feeling quite secure about your part, then you're going to be able to sing against the other harmony part and really see if you can start feeling that harmony in terms of when you're singing it on your own. And that's probably one of the main things that I want to come out of this workshop. So with Both Sides Now, we're going to start by looking at the verses. Okay, now I should have hopefully popped a link through to some lyrics with the email that I sent you. Let's have a quick little listen to the song in its entirety, and you'll notice that the verses are very similar. So let's just go over to here. Here we go, let's have a listen. So hopefully you can hear that. Here we go.
Flows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way.
Still staying together in unison.
But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Okay, so if we stop it there, that is the opening verse, and that sequence of notes carries forward into verse 2 and then into verse 3. So let's just see if we can have a little sing through that. So we've got bows and flows of angel hair. Here we go. Let's just start this off and see if we can get this going. Forgot my cue. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Now, I know what you're thinking if you're a lower voice. Hang on, I didn't sign up for this. But yeah, it does go quite high. So it's a case of just popping up to those high notes, singing them quite softly. It's not a full-on kind of belt. It's a very gentle arrangement and very gentle when we're singing it. So you've got your bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air. That's where things are getting a little bit higher. Just look down upon that note and just extend through the back of your neck and look down upon the notes and just very gently hitting that note. You've got your and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Let's try it together again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I looked at clouds that way. Let's keep going. But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my do it again from the top.
Bows and flows of angel hair,
Quite low there.
and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way,
Keep going.
but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Now, hopefully that's working out okay for you. See how the pattern just generally repeats both times around. If we look at that second part, we've got our but now they only block the sun.
They rain and snow on everyone.
Then you've got your
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
so you've got that.
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
When you're jumping up to these high notes, they're just a very quick little reference.
So many things.
Just popping up to them. Don't feel you have to kind of really reach out for them again, looking down on those notes.
So many things.
And you can kind of almost stop yourself and take that note out of context and just lift it up.
So many things.
See how I've done there?
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Let's try it again a couple more times, see if we can get familiar with hitting those high notes. We're all together at this point. Bass, altos, and sopranos are all singing the same line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and
Bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way,
keep going.
but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Again.
Bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way,
Wait for it.
but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Okay, now, what we're going to do now, that would obviously traditionally lead into the chorus, but while I've got you, and we're in the verses together, let's have a look at the second verse, which is very similar. It's the one that starts with moons and Junes and Ferris wheels. Let's have a little listen to that. Here we go. 2, 3, and
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel, as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you can, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
okay, so you'll see from that that the second verse is pretty much the same in terms of where the pickup notes are, the melody. Obviously, the words are just different. Okay, so perhaps we can try and sing that together all again from Junes and Moons and Ferris wheels. Okay, here we go. Try it with me. 1, 2, 3, and
Junes and Junes and Ferris
Moons and Junes.
the dizzy dancing way
going.
But now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
Let's try it again. Ready? And
moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing when you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've learned to love that way.
keep going.
But now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
Okay, so that covers the first verse and the second verse. When we move into the third verse, things get a little bit more tricky. So you have a split in the harmony part. So let me just see if I can find this on my notes here. Tears and fears and feeling proud. Okay, let me see if I can hook this one up on here and we can have a little listen to what this sounds like. 2, 3, and
tears and fears and feeling proud.
Have a listen.
To say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked to life that way. But now all friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. There's something lost, but something gained in living every day.
Okay, now as this is the point in the video where we end up splitting into two sections, I'm going to stop that there and I'm going to move on to explaining this third verse but in your harmony parts. So let me just stop the video there. Okay, so if we now, as I mentioned before, we're going to start sort of do the individual harmony parts. So this will hopefully now be an upper alto and soprano video, if my editing has gone correct. So if we look now, continuing with verse 3, we've got our tears and fears and feeling proud. Okay, let's have a listen. Now, for you guys, this doesn't change that much. Have a listen. 1, 2, 3, and
tears and fears and feeling proud. To say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked to life that way.
good.
But now all friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something gained in living every day.
Okay, so the only thing that kind of changes is at the end, you've got that pause, but something gained. You've got that little pause, because what's going to happen is the lower altos and bass are going to sing, there's something lost. And then you guys have got, but something gained. Now, some of you might remember the original arrangement for this, where that was a solo line. But in the context of what we're doing for this workshop, I've decided to make it, split things up and make it a little bit different. So upper altos and sopranos, that's what you guys are going to sing. So let's have a little sing through again from the top of the third verse, which is tears and fears and feeling proud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and
tears and fears and feeling proud. To say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked to life that way. But now all friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something gained in living every day.
Okay. Now, while we're getting more and more and more familiar with the tune in terms of how that comes together, one of the things that I really want you to try and work on now, and be honest with yourself as you do this, is we're going to have a little sing through that again. We're going to do it twice, but I'm very slowly going to start introducing the lower alto and bass part so that you can start singing against that harmony. And the trick is to stay singing your part, okay? You might find that you end up getting confused and stuff, and that's fine. It's all part of a process. But some of you might be in a situation where you nail it, okay? And that'll be whoop-de-doo, double thumbs up with a wiggle, okay? Let's have another go. Tears and Fears and Feeling Proud. I'll be over here a little bit, just twiddling this little slider over here, and we'll start pushing up the lower part so you can sort of see how that harmony comes together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and
Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds.
keep going.
I've looked at life that way, but now all friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. There's something lost, but something gained in living every day.
And again, let's do it. Here we go. Ready? And
tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way.
good.
But now all friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. There's something lost, but something gained in living every day.
How did you do? Were you able to combat against the other harmony part? Were you able to hear how it worked? Yeah? Okay. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okie dokie. Let's now have a look at the chorus sections, okay? Okay, so let's look at this chorus for the upper altos and sopranos. It's quite high, but we'll be okay. We'll get there with it. Let's have a little listen. So you've got your, we're going from I've looked at clouds from both sides now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
I've looked at clouds.
So we've got quite a lot of jumping around of notes that we've got to do. Again, singing it softly, look down upon these notes. I looked at clouds from both sides now. Oh, bear with me, just lost my place on my score. There we go. So we've got your, I looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down. So you've got those now and down are actually probably going to be the more difficult notes because you're probably moving within two sort of areas of your voice, the kind of falsetto area, which is a little bit higher where the resonance is in your head, into that sort of lower voice where the resonance is coming into your chest from now and down. So you've got your, I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down. Now, what you probably need to do is in between those two notes is think about almost kind of trying to reset your larynx a little bit. If you go, uh-oh, that sort of brings them into a neutral position. You need to think of, uh-oh, that neutral position. How that feels is for now and down. The rest of the stuff is probably on a much more kind of raised platform. Try and keep relaxed during this, okay? I may not look like I'm that relaxed, but that's because I'm a bloke trying to sing some high notes. So don't worry about me. You guys stay nice and relaxed. So you've got your, let me see if I can play some chords underneath this. Ready, and I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. by the end, it kind of really kind of relaxes. It's all gone from being quite high to just generally being nice and soft at the end. Let's try that again. 2, 3, and
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
and again. Remember to breathe.
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Feeling okay about that? Let's try it again. I'm going to put the other voices in against us so we can start seeing if we can hear the harmony and sing against the harmony and start to feel comfortable with it. Okay? Let's try it again from I've Looked at Clouds. 1, 2, 3, and
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down,
keep going.
and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Now, one of the things that can be quite confusing when you're singing in a choral arrangement like this is when the other harmony part starts singing the same notes as you, and that can be really off-putting because when they then change, you want to follow them. So you need to stay the course and make sure that you keep singing your lines. Now, I know we're just getting our heads around this, and for some of you it's the first time you've learnt it, but it'll get more and more familiar with you. Let's try it again with the other harmony part singing with you. Here we go. Ready, and
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall.
together there.
I really don't know clouds at all.
One more time with me. Here we go. Ready, and
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow
well done.
it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
All right, now we're very nearly there in terms of how this comes together. Looking at the second chorus, where are we? So you've got I've Looked at Love from both sides now. I think that's right. Let's have a quick little listen. I've done a pre-recording here of it.
I've looked at love from both sides now.
Yeah, and you can tell already it's the same pattern as what you've just sung, obviously with different words. Let's try it. So I've looked at love. 1, 2, 3, and
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, but still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
see how that works? Let's try it again.
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, but still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
Okay, so you'll see how that chorus is very, very much the same as the first chorus, obviously with different words. The third and final chorus has a slight, ever so slightly change in it, and we'll go through that in just a minute. In fact, actually what we'll do is we're going to see if we can run the song all the way through from the top to the end. Okay, so let's see now if we can have a sing through the whole song from the top to the end. We'll run it a couple of times, and we'll see if we can lock into our harmony parts. Also paying attention to what happens in the final chorus. Together.
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Into harmony.
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels. Here we go.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel, as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way.
Still together.
But now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
Into harmony. I've looked.
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, but still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
Okay, now we're into harmony for Tears and Fears.
Tears and fears and feeling proud.
Now we break into harmony.
To say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads and say I've changed. There's something lost,
Something gained in living every day. Keep going.
I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, but still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
at all.
Okay, so you'll see there how the track changes at the end in terms of that chorus. So you've got your I really don't know lie at all. Just see if I can just wind that back so we can have a quick little listen to how that sounds.
From both sides now, from win and lose, but still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, part of 12 counts, or until such times I do that. Stop. Okay, so plenty of breath in at that point. Let's try it again one more time from the top, and then don't worry if you haven't mastered it. We've got the time together. I'll be recapping everything. I'll be able to do a little Q&A, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you can start singing against the harmony part. So I'm going to go through an exercise with you on the Friday, where obviously we get the sing through the soprano and upper alto line, lower altos and bass. You've got to try and sing it on your own against that. Here we go. Let's go from the top, both sides now. Bows and flows.
Bows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. Snow on everyone.
Good.
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
Into harmony.
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels. Here we go. Together.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel, as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
Into harmony.
I looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, but still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
8 counts. Tears and fears and feeling proud. In harmony. Together.
Tears and fears and feeling proud.
Now into harmony.
To say I love you right out loud. Dreams and scenes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads and say I've changed. There's something lost,
But something gained. Upper altos and sopranos. You're living every day. Keep going.
I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, but still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
Okay. Good job. Well done, guys. Let's feel free to go over this tutorial videos as many times as you wish. I'm going to be going over the notes again in the tutorial on Friday. And then I'm obviously then combining that with a bit of a sing-along. So we're going to sing through a whole load of songs, probably for a little while after the session's supposed to stop. So I hope you're looking forward to it. I'll see some of you guys on Friday. Please do. I'll pop a link on the emails. But in terms of payment for this tutorial, you can pay what you wish to pay for it. If some of you need a bit of a thank you from Rock Choir and would like to do this for free, that's absolutely fine. If some of you have enjoyed the extracurricular stuff that we've put on and that I've put on for you over the term, and you'd like to make a contribution, then it would all be very gratefully received. Yeah, very good. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.